We're at the Dare to Dream stables with Pit Botha to chat about his runners at Hollywood Vets Kenilworth on Saturday the 6th of April. Pit, thank you so much for your time. So you've got a nice card of runners for Saturday. Starting out in race 3, the 1200 metre maiden plate, which is in memory of Rodney Dunn. So you're sending out approach shot, 3-year-old Give Me the Green Light, and he's got the 4 drawn corner all 4 on board. What can you tell us about him?
Look, he's a horse that he's come to me and he's had a first time out here and a fantastic race. I was quite impressed with that. I didn't quite feel that I had him quite at his best his next start, and he still ran a good race. So he's got a few issues, which is hard to work with. But I think he's as well as I can have him under the circumstances, and I think he's going to run well. It's obviously it's not a very easy race for him. It's quite a tough field, so we can't have too much confidence. But I do believe that he'll run a good race, and probably got to include him in all your quartets and bets like that.
Super. Then race 3 is an open maiden over a mile. You're saddling Baton Rouge, 3-year-old Vercingetorix. He's drawn 6 with Keenan staying on board. You're bumping him up to the mile here. How's he been doing?
Yeah, he's having his first run for me. So I haven't had him that long. He might just need this run a little bit, because I spent a bit of time with him, just mostly groundwork. So he hasn't had a lot of speed work. Not a bad little horse. I quite like him. I think he's quite a nice horse. So I just feel like I need to learn a little bit about him, see what he does on race day. I wouldn't leave him out of any of your bets, because what I've seen, he's a very nice mover, and I think he's quite a nice horse. But this is just going to be a bit of a learning experience for us, and more than likely, because of the lack of speed work, he might just need this run.
Thank you. Race 6, 1400 metre class 4. You're saddling Ricio, 4-year-old Flower Alley. So he's got the 1 draw, Jarby Jacobs on board. He's coming off a win last time out. So how's he come on from that? Yeah,
look, he won a very nice race last time. I wasn't quite sure how he was going to go around the turn, because he hangs quite bad. He did hang that day, but I thought Richard rode a very nice race and managed to control him well, and he won a good race. I don't feel it was the strongest of fields. This is a much stronger field this time round, so he's not going to have it so easy this time round. But I think he's as well as he was last time. He's working very well. He's looking good. He's in a very good space. So just hoping for another good performance.
Race 7 is the Grade 3 Variety Club Mile. You're sending out stable star Monteen. So he's had a nice break since the Met. How's he been doing?
Look, he hasn't been back for long. He went to the farm for a little while just to recover after the long season. But he's come back. He's looking good. He's feeling good. He hasn't had a lot of hard work. This is just like a comeback run for him to bring him on for the remainder 2 Winter Series legs. But in saying that, he's a type of horse that looks after himself. He keeps himself reasonably fit, and so I don't think he's too unfit. And I do believe that he's got to have a chance in this race. I think a lot just depends on how the race is run, the pace and that. If it's going to be a blistering pace, he's probably going to just need it that last little bit. If not, then I think he's in with a chance.
And then race 9, you've got 2 going out in that one, 1200 metre class 5. You're saddling Shifting Path, drawn 1 with Eldo Dermai on board, and Beneath the Moon, 4-year-old filly, drawn 2 with Keenan Stain. What can we expect from those 2?
Okay, so Beneath the Moon, she's very, very well. She's working well. I think she was a little bit unlucky last time. She's got a problem where she hangs quite badly as well to the outside, and we've struggled to try and get that under control. And I don't think the 2 draw is going to be in her favour. So Keenan's going to have a hard task trying to keep her straight from a 2 draw. She's very well. If the race works out well for her, myself and Keenan will just have to sit down and try and discuss tactics and see how we're going to run from that draw. If things go well, she's in with a chance. She's in a very good space, working very well. Shifting path, I don't know much about him. Also having his first run for me, puts up some very good work. So, from day one when he got here, his work was good. So he's just seems like that type of horse that maybe is a very good worker, and we got to see whether he can bring that to the track. So I'm not too sure what to expect of him. When I look at collateral form lines and that, I think he's got to have a chance in a race like this. This is the right type of race for him, and his work is good. He's fit. He's well in a very good space. So I'm quite excited to see what he's going to do. I do believe that if he brings his work to the track, he could win a race like this.